Hello Collective, welcome to my channel, Intuitive with Millie. So, we're going to do a reading, okay? It's to do with your healing, okay? So, you could be going through a transformation of some kind. Okay, so I'm using the Shapeshifters Oracle deck, okay, and it focuses on your transformation, okay. So again, this reading is not going to be for everyone, okay. So if you're looking for a quick fix, keeps moving on, because this is going to be there's a lot here that's going to be said. I'm going to pick some cards out from here, and then we're going to roll with it with the tarot deck, okay? So I'll be reading from the guidebook as well to help you get a better understanding, okay? So yeah. So, like I said, it's not going to be for everyone, this reading, okay? So you may just take, if you feel as though it resonates with you, take it and leave what doesn't. Don't try and make things or try and force things to fit, okay? And use your discernment, all right? You might want to check out your Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, North and South Node as well. Okay. So yeah, let's make a start with this reading. All right. So let's see what's coming in for the collective. What are the messages? The opening messages. So I will be reading from the guidebook from it. Okay. So let's see what we've got. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Today is Wednesday, the 13th of May. I think we got a new moon that's happening now. Maybe it came in on Saturday. A new moon. So new beginnings. But let's see what we've got. We've got two there. I want to get one more. What the messages for the collective? Yeah, this is not about relationships. This is more about what you need to do, or it could help you. I don't know, collective. You need to, put it where it fits for you, if it does resonate. So let's see, transformation. What sort of transformation are you going through? What is it that you need to know? Okay. So let's make a start, all right? So, you may not have patience to sit and listen to this reading. So just know that it is a timeless reading. So if not now, maybe later on, sometime down the track, if you come across this video again, there may be a message at that time for you, okay? So let's see, what was the first one that came out? A twist and a tail. So something that a change is coming about, something that you did not expect. It could be something that just happened all of a sudden for you. Okay? Yeah, twist in the tail, the unexpected, a change you did not see coming. Okay? Someone's age could be 34, 43. Number 7, 7th of July. Okay, so we got a twist and tail. One moment, collective. Okay, I'm back. So I just went to go grab one of these. But anyway, we're going to have a look at this here. So let's pull this back. I should have some incense going. Number 34. A twist and tail. A twist in the tail. Let's see. Okay. The unexpected. A change you did not see coming. A twist in the tail speaks. So here go. We can prepare all we like, practice over and over again, get to know our territory and understand what is safe and what is not within its boundaries. But no insurance or practice or even prayers could have saved you from this twist in the tail of your life. And you are being faced with a unique revelation that is unexpected as it is confronting. What will you do? You must know now that we twins of the strange will help you. Okay, so she's... Okay, so they must be like twins. Twin flame, twin soulmates, companions. I will send you allies, helpers, strategies, and ideas to help you through this strange territory that you can take your skills and talents into and use them as never before. You are about to recreate the world you know, and not through conscious choice, but at a soul level. This is the twist in the tail of the story of your life you were waiting for. You are unique, just as we are. Never doubt it. Okay? About a twist in the tail. Many things are unexpected, just as these twins, the self-elf girl and her ferret, are unexpected. They should not be, and yet they are. We can bend certain rules and leave other laws and violate, and you will have done everything when this card shows up to ensure that you and those you love are as safe as you can make them. The unexpected is always tough, but it may also be a gateway into a brilliant new self where you have come to know your immense power, courage, tenacity, and ability to suffer without becoming attached to suffering. In shamanism, shaman, it is known as the initiatory crisis. And unless we meet these events like a warrior, we may have little wisdom to share. Every rite of passage will be repeated until we move through and are reborn. Courage, action, and practicing being our best selves in spite of events are the gifts that change brings. Without it, we are static, dormant, and stagnant. None of these fully support your magnificent life potential. Wow. So let's see. Divination. Okay. Last bit. Changes in your age, a divorce, a marriage, or as it is known in the magical tradition, a hand fasting, surgery, an accident, or simply growing older all change your appearance. A child you did not know of, a person you are related to but never have met, the double life of a friend, the true story of your birth. Whatever the source of the unexpected for you at this time, these sweet beings, the elf and her twin, the ferret, will help you through this twist in the tale of your life. They are ready to assist with coming to terms with your soul's journey at this point in time. No matter what this surprise may be, you will be guided through it, and it will be, in the end, a great blessing. So there's no going around it, no going above it, no going underneath. It's about you going through it. Okay, this change that's coming about. Yeah. It's about embracing this change. Okay? So let's put this one over here out of the way, and let's look at the next one. We got Snow White and her animal friends. You inspire trust and confidence. Number 9. You could be coming out of this. Yeah, this twist in the tail. You may have already gone through something now, or you're about to. Okay? But anyway, we got Snow White and her animal friends. I forgot to mention to you about these creatures. They're actually fairies, okay? They're known to have been companions back in the old time when there was shamans, wizards, wisdom, elders, wise ones, witches, you know. They were their companions, and they were very magical creatures, okay? And they were known to be able to shrink as small as riding on a snail, or to grow as big and huge as the moon, okay? Like giants, okay? So they were very magical. But anyway, Snow White and her animal friends, you inspire trust and confidence. Number 9. So straight away I'm getting Virgo with the number 9. September, you could be a Virgo, okay? Don't have to be. Number 9. You inspire trust and confidence. Okay, Snow White and her animal friend speak. You are loved and trusted. Even the small ones at the forest gather with you. After times of great unrest, when they feel they cannot find another human to be with who they can trust, whether we are speaking of children or friends or those around you, you have the energy of the gentle ones. And thus the small ones, the vulnerable ones like us, come to you, not to take, but to show you how trusted you are. It is not a burden, it is a great honor. Really do we show ourselves, but to you we come, and lay our heads in your lap. There is such an air about you. You are a safe, good person. Yeah, you may have pets around the home, you know, that likes to cuddle up with you. Yeah, that's them feeling safe. They know you're a good person, okay? Or when you go and visit other people's home and they got pets and they all of a sudden they're all over you and smooching around you, yeah. Anyway, we've got here about Snow White and her animal friends. You have become the protector, and you are a caretaker with a covenant for the vulnerable ones. Yeah, you could be a light worker, okay, helping those who are vulnerable. You could work for places like non-profit organizations where there's injustice services there to help, vulnerable women with children, elderlies, intellectual disabled people, okay, homeless. But anyway, you will now make right choices that you will see others inspired to interact with smaller animals, children, and vulnerable ones in gentle, caring ways. Yeah, you could work for SPCA, or you could be a vet, okay? Work with places with animals, work for the animal protection organization, things like that. You have shown yourself to be trustworthy, and so the magical creatures, the shapeshifters and their friends, now come to you. Yeah, these creatures here, they're known to be shapeshifters. Oh, well, of course, the oracle shapeshifters. Huh? Okay. You have known yourself to be trustworthy, and so the magical creatures, the shapeshifters and their friends, now come to you. Rabbits and hares are sacred to many witches, and the association dates back to ancient times, when the hare was associated with two great goddesses, Ostara and Andraste. Like these female deities, you are protected. You have valor, courage, fierce power, and you are one who will protect these people, or their people. Because these gentle ones trust you and have found safe haven with you, the hare shows it is time for fertility, new growth, procreation, and haste. Fleet and wild, they are able to escape from harm by burrowing deep into the body of the mother goddess herself. The deer shows you are on your way to enlightenment through these gentle acts, and this purity of intent will have a ripple effect on the world around you. So you could be, you may be working in, like I said, some organization, or this could be a transformation you're going through, and you could be figuring out what type of work you need, or who you are. So you could be going through that, collective, okay? Yeah, there's something injustice that you keep making some sort of movement on, or that type of work gives you inspiration. Yeah, it must make you feel like you've been rewarded by being recognized for the work you do, okay? And that can be a great achievement, all right? People seeing your value, okay? It is time. So we're looking at the divination now. It is time for you to step up and protect others who are smaller and more fragile than you. Yeah, you could be, and this doesn't have to be an organization or something like that you may be looking at dealing with. This could be just you with your family, your children, taking good care of them, inspiring them, making them feel safe and protected as well. Okay? Maybe there's a legacy going on, and so you want to make sure your family's protected. Like, you could be a grandparent now, on your way with your third generation coming in, things like that. This may be a reversal in roles for you, but the deer and the hare and the quiet soft ones have chosen you because they trust that you can do this job. You may feel like an unlikely hero and you may experience a completely unforeseen victory, but you can do it. You must take great steps now to live up to this honor and trust. It will be simple for you while you remain in the forest, but you venture into the world once again. Will you eat what is put on the plate? Will you use the perfumes that have been tested on creatures? Oh yeah, here we go. These beings ask you to take commitment to the protection of animals one step further and live a life that is cruelty-free. In respect, something you willed for a time will be given up for now to do something for the good of others, but your energy will change as a result, and that will bring to you your deepest dreams and desires purified in the perfect time. So, yeah, some of you may be looking at going vegetarian. Yeah, and you're not going to touch anything that where it's caused harm to other living creatures or animals. No, you're not going to touch anything like that. So you may, cut back or stop eating meat and things like that, and change your way of eating, and also the products that you use. So that's what's going on here, okay? But you've got an energy that inspires others, okay? Yeah, they feel so safe around you. Whoever it is, maybe these are your children, maybe this is the place you work at, okay? The next one we got here is the mermaid and the turtle woman. An elder will teach you. So this could be a grandparent that had knowledge, that may have given you knowledge, and you're going to use that knowledge, or they're coming through to you in your dreams, visions, through other stories, conversation. Yeah, there's an elder. You got someone that's an elder around in spirit. Could be a parent, a grandparent, someone in that nature. So let's put that there. What number? Number 25. So someone could be 25, 52, the 25th or the 7th of July could be specific, the date, birth date, or an event. So let's read this. Mermaid and the Turtle Woman speaks. I am an elder, and I have come through to teach this young one who is of both the land and sea. There are lessons she must understand in order to be of any benefit in this world. She has been a good student of life, and she has earned the right to have the ancient wisdom imparted to her now. I will teach, and if she will listen and become receptive, the deep lessons will be hers. Others will gather around and will try to overhear the secrets I share with her, but the knowledge is for her. Soon she will have initiations and teachings in sacred practice. Until then, she must listen, and listen well to the very old ones, or the very, very old ones, for they know the shape of the future. Okay, so you're going to have someone coming to you either physically. This could be your grandparent. This could even be your mother, your father. Okay, or someone specific that's holds that rank of elderly, that has knowledge that they want to share with you. Okay. But anyway, let's see. We got about the mermaid and the turtle woman. It is most unlikely that a literal experienced triple elder will step forward into garb or feather and bone to guide you today. Though they can do in vision and in disguise, as shapeshifters they can become almost anyone. So while it may seem that there is no witch with their cauldron or transformation at the ready, no green man to take us into the deep beneath of the underworld and help us be reborn, there are ancient ones who are ready to teach you the deep knowledge of the planet and her oceans. And they come to us in many ways. At this time, it is Turtle who will speak with you, letting you know of your very old soul and whispering words that reawaken knowledge that is deep in the blood and the bones of the mother seas. The goddess Sedna may also be speaking with you of her journey from a victim to a being who gave the gift of creation to the creatures of the deep oceans. Let me read that again. The goddess Sedna may be also speaking with you of her journey from a victim to a being who gave the gift of creation to the creatures of the deep oceans, whose pain was transformed. And with this knowledge, you too will transform your woundings and losses into wonders and knowledge and imaginations that bring you closer to the true reality we all live in as the world changes again. So let's carry on to the divination. In order to grow, we must experience transition and changes. To be fully alive, we must die again, and all in this lifetime. While we have many rituals for birthdays and for celebrations such as religious holidays, we often yearn for the deep of the rituals of the old days, through which we would die to an outlived part of ourselves and be born into a new part of our life. Transitions into womanhood, manhood, changing your abode or vocation were honored, marked and witnessed in unique ways that gave us permission to own our power in the next stage of our wonderful, meaningful lives. You are now about to celebrate life's great shifts in more meaningful ways. No more just a follower. You become an initiator because you have listened to the wise words of the oldest creature on the planet, the one who carries Gaia on her back. If you have listened well, your every ritual action will be offering back to the earth, and you will nourish and help heal her. You are about to enter into real relationship with the cycles of the planet, and you will be asked to observe these respectfully, thanks to the teaching of an elder. A mentor, elder, or wise one will instruct you at this time. Listen, choose them well. They must be a good teacher, indigenous, essential practices of your bloodline or spirit line are being reclaimed. Wow. Okay. Alright, so there's some changes going on for you. There's been a sudden change for some of yous. Okay. Some of yous work very well with animals or people who are vulnerable. Yeah. You work well with that type of work. Okay. I feel as though you may have been chosen to work in that line of field. Okay. You could be a light worker, maybe a seer. Okay. You're very spiritual, that's for sure. Okay. You've got great ethnics. Is that a word? Yeah. You may have come from a family background where there was probably you were surrounded by a lot of elders in your family, where you listened to them, okay? Even your parents could have been elders as well. You're going to find a way to help heal. You're here to teach others, okay? You're here to teach others, to inspire others, to help awaken or enlighten others on their path. And I'm talking to those that may be blocked or feel blocked, okay? Because not all of us have the support, okay? A lot of us are loners, or we are alone. We don't even have family, and it could be because they abandoned us, or you abandoned them, or maybe they passed on, and it's just you. So I'm talking to someone that's like that. So we're going to look at what's going on. Now, not everything's going to resonate for you, and that's okay. So just leave it. Don't try and make it fit. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Leave it. It be for someone else. Twist and tail. What do we got? Oh, wow. Look, Wheel of Fortune. So there's a new beginning. Okay? We got good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny, turning point, change, inevitable fate, ups and downs, unpredictable. It says you may be taking the good with the bad right now, and this is a cycle that you cannot control. Remember that no matter the outcome, the wheel always turns and nothing lasts forever. So at this stage, it's up for you at this stage. Okay, luck is coming in, good fortune's coming in as before. Just before, you may have been down on your luck. Things were being delayed. You're having difficulties, misfortunes. But now the wheel has turned up. So there's a change coming about, okay? You could be this new beginning that's coming in for you. It may be redirecting you. That change. You won't be staying where you are. You're being redirected, your new beginning, probably away from things that no good for you, that delayed you, that stagnant you, that, misfortune, difficult. Yeah, you're moving away from that for now, okay? What else do we have? What's with the Snow White and her animal friends? What's coming in for the collective and for that? Wow. 4 swords in reverse. Exhaustion, burnout, deep contemplating, stagnation, restlessness, stress, isolation, loneliness, delays, cancellations. Yeah. Cancelling your appointment, things like that. Don't want to go to it because you're not feeling the greatest, But anyway, the 4 swords, when it's in the upright, is telling you to kick back and relax. Whether you're emerging from battle or you've been putting in too many hours at work, you're overdoing it and need to take a breather. A period of rest will allow you to re-emerge with renewed strength and focus. Yeah, get yourself rest up, okay? Get more sleep, okay, collective? Get more sleep. You're very much burnt out. You could be feeling burnt out. Your counseling appointments and things like that, okay? So, yeah, just go in that, I want to say cocoon, and just, hug a blanket, rest up, eat, okay? Eat good, nutritious food if you can, okay? And rest up. Okay? Don't come out of this. Don't keep continuing, having short naps and then keep carrying on. No, get good rest. Okay? So that you can have the energy to help these to help others, okay? So that you can have the energy to help others. What's with the mermaid and the turtle woman? We got the King of Swords here. The King of Swords is showing that you are in command of your truth and you stand to present yourself with confidence and conviction. Others respect you and pay close attention to what you have to say. The appearance of this card may also suggest that you may need a mentor, perhaps a financial advisor or a lawyer. Head over heart, discipline, truthful, honest, mental clarity, authority, leadership, reliable, sage advice. So this is someone that's coming in that's giving you good sage advice, okay? This could be the person that's coming in. Could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Could be more Libra. Someone that's fair, or this is you now, male, masculine, divine masculine energy, whether you're male or female, this elder, or this is you now. For some of you, this is an elder that you may be connected with, either physically or spiritually. Others of you, this is you stepping into this energy now. Okay? King of Swords, for me, he always has facts. Okay? This is someone that will listen because he's about fairness, justice, so he will listen. Okay? But yeah, you better be telling the truth, okay? Or else he will use his sword, you know? He will use his sword on you, okay, and cut you out or something like that. He gives you time to show him or to speak what is it that you have to say, and it has to be around truth. So you may be someone that has facts or knowledge for some of yous. I'm getting head of the family. So let's see what else we got. What's with this Wheel of Fortune? So everything's in the upright now, except for this Four of Swords. So you need to get some rest, okay? You need to rest. Maybe even heal. Yeah, King of Pentacles. Earth sign energy. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Divine Masculine. You are confident and successful, finding many opportunities to attract and manage wealth. You've achieved great things and can finally say you've reached the pinnacle of your achievements. Sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Oh my God. Wealth, business, leadership, security, protective, success, authority, abundance, prosperity, generosity, comfort, and discipline. You could be feeling very comfortable at this time. Okay? You could be just sitting where you are and just looking at what you have now and really being grateful, because boy, what's going on in the world now, well, it's been going on for bloody decades, okay? People starving overseas, bloody war, people dying, children, okay? Those are the kind of things that I look at when I feel as though that I'm not being aligned or I'm not valuing what I have. I have to really sit back and look at, because I come from a family of poverty, greed, okay, in the 60s, all right? I came from a family of poverty and greed. Okay, and lots of other bullshit that went along with it. Religion. I don't know how my mother put up with it, but she put up a lot with my father and my siblings, okay? She was a woman of faith. She didn't care much for religion, even though we went to church. She wasn't very much about religion, because you see, back in that time, when the missionaries came in the 1800s, okay, and dealt with our culture ever since then, like over 200 years ago. We're still fighting for our land. So she was very strong when it came to her culture identity, but she believed in Jesus and faith. That's all I can say, okay? So, you do sit around and look at what you have, the simple things in life, okay? Yeah, she didn't have a lot, but she had enough and she had plenty, Okay, she always had what she needed, and there was 10 of us. I mean, that's just a small family compared to other families back in that time. There was something like 20, even more. How they did it, I don't know. But anyway, let's see. You could be looking at valuing what you have now. Now, that's for some of you. I'm not saying all of you are. Six of Cups. Nostalgic memories of the past. You could be, or you're dealing with children. You could be a parent yourself. You could have children. Yeah. Or you work with children. But let's look. You may be reminiscing about your childhood or thinking about someone from your past. This is the card of children and can represent working with adolescents, simplicity, playfulness, innocence, protection, and family. Take the support available from family and close friends. So you could be having close connection with your family, some of yous. Or others of you, maybe this is what you need to do, but it depends on what your relationship with your children. Maybe you're going to start connecting. For some of you, you're going to start connecting. For others of you, you're going to let them know that the connection is open, but you're not going to deal with their bullshit. Because there are some parents that are dealing with their kids out there like that, and I think these are more parents that have got adult children and that has grandchildren, and poor grandparents are made the villain, okay? Or you were the mother or the father that is the villain. So, I don't know what it is for some of yous, but anyway, some of yous may cut off one, or just let them do what they want to do. You can't be bothered with their bullshit, but it's not that you're closing the door on them, but they may have always done that to you, okay? Not taking things accountable because they feel as though why should they, because they were at this age when this happened to them. Well, gee, join the rest of us. We all went through that too, but you may be dealing with someone that thinks that the world evolves just around them. And sometimes they've gone and created that much bullshit, they don't know how to get themselves out of it. But anyway, we got Six of Cups here. Familiarity, happy memories, reminiscing childhood memories, innocence, joy, nostalgia. Yeah, for others of you, you're really connecting with your family. Some of you may be having new arrivals in your family, like second generation, third generation, something like that, or fourth generation. Okay? Taking care of your grandchildren with their babies and things like that. What's with the mermaid and the turtle woman? But anyway, the King of Swords, Ten of Swords. Yeah, you're cutting things out. No, well, things have ended. It's come to an end. Some sort of finalize, but was very painful. Yeah, painful endings, ruin, deep wounds, betrayal, loss, crisis, failure, collapse, defeat. You've endured something painful and have multiple wounds as a result. It's going to take time to heal. We can't change the past, but we can certainly play a role in our future. The Ten of Swords marks the end of your ordeal. Things can only go up from here. Put the past behind you and start moving forward because the light is ahead. Let's keep going. No. Oh yeah, let's keep going. This is going to be a long reading. So we've got the Ten of Wands, a lot of burdens that you've come about, or you come about a lot of burdens, but it's a 10, so you're almost there, like you're gonna release very soon, okay? Burdens, extra responsibility, hard work, overloaded, carrying too much, stress, keep going, end in sight, completion. You're almost there. You may have unconsciously or consciously taken on extra responsibilities, but you know that the blood, sweat, and tears you've put in are about to pay off. Yes, so you will release something very shortly. Fire sign energy. Yeah, you can't see the ending now. And it's because all these wands are in the way, so you can't see ahead of you. You will, because you're going to drop them soon. What else? What's with the Six of Cups? King of Wands. Yeah, you will then, when you drop it, you're going to become a leader. Natural leader, visionary, interpreter, or entrepreneur, big picture leader, overcoming challenges, mature career focus. Yeah, you're going to start seeing the bigger picture in things soon. Or if not now. The King of Wands is a natural born leader of people and very capable and confident in their abilities. The king isn't interested in creativity per se, but rather taking an idea and enlisting others to help in the actualization of it. You have a clear vision of what you want. So you're going to become this leader. It's not about you creating. You do have a plan and your vision is around your plans, but you're going to have others bring in their ideas, okay? And you're going to enlist others with all these ideas. Something about that. What's with the Ten of Swords? Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you're coming into some sort of legacy. Others of you are now building on your legacy. You know, you got your children, your grandchildren, and your great, you know. But, yeah, you're gonna see that you probably think, gee, we never got this and we never got that, but then you're gonna start looking at, I got a roof over my head, I sleep in a warm bed, I got food, I've got lights, I've got power. You know, we don't have a lot of things that we want to eat, but we do have food. Things like that, you know, you're gonna start looking at that as wealth, value. Because it's not only about material things, it's about value, your time, your energy, your love. Or you're going to receive some sort of inheritance, either physically or this could be spiritually. We got wealth, financial security, family, inheritance, long-term success, stability, contribution, domestic love, home, attainment, retirement. You're blessed with wealth and abundance, feeling financially secure and trust that. Because of your success and accomplishments, you will always have what you want and need. The foundation for your future has been paved for sustainability. Feed that compulsion to be charitable or help others. Yeah. Your family, grandchildren, friends. Everybody contributes. Maybe someone's going to land a good job, a well-paid job, whether outside of home or from home. Some sort of, especially if they're, what do you call it, entrepreneur, doing something from home. What do we got underneath? Nine of Swords. Anxiety, worry, fear, depression, nightmares, insomnia. I can't say that word. Hopelessness, trauma, despair. Fear is an awful thing, and it's difficult to reach out for help when it hits, but don't hide when you're stricken with grief or sadness. Sharing trauma or stress with others can be therapeutic and can help you regain control over what's troubling you. Yeah, so speak to someone. Don't let things build up, alright? Make sure your family's okay. Yeah, I feel like giving them a ring to I feel like ringing my kids to see if they're okay. Because we've just had a new member of the family that arrived last week. Yeah. So, yeah, a lot of changes for me. But anyway, let's carry on. Okay. Let's see what the original tarot has with this Wheel of Fortune. What's with the Wheel of Fortune? Everything's looking good. Okay, satisfied. You could be satisfied. Yeah, the Hierophant. Wow. There's a change that came about for you, especially with this Wheel of Fortune coming in. And you could be really connecting with your divinity, okay? Wanting to be more closely connected with the divine God, Master Ascendant, Jesus, I don't know who else, but having some closeness, that close connection with your spirituality, with God or the divine, okay? He's bringing about changes. He's also bringing in keys. You've been given keys to a home, keys to a car, keys to a vault, who knows? Keys to the door to your life. Yeah, you could be moving away from things that were tradition, okay, and being more modern, maybe, or moving away from religious and becoming more spiritual now. This is you wanting to be having close connection with people like teachers, counselors, mentors, healers, shamans, star seeds, the divine, those with knowledge or ancient knowledge, even spiritual ancient knowledge. Anyway, look at the Hierophant here. So you could be in your feelings around your divinity, your spirituality at this time. You could be a Taurus. You don't have to be, but what's with the Four Swords? Wow. Yeah, so there was a need for you to take this rest. Okay? Because you may have done a lot of hard work. Really put the effort into the work that you do. Okay? Because you've now got the Nine of Pentacles. So, you receiving the fruits of your labor. This is you being happy, content, or single, happy, content. Well, you don't have to be single, but very independent now. You receiving, living that lifestyle of peace, harmony, content, always receiving, always receiving, knowing that you have everything you need. Yeah, you're not codependent. All right? You're very sure of yourself, who you are. You may have received an inheritance, either physically or spiritually as well. But yeah, something about you putting the hard work in, and so you receive regardless. Yeah, you just been happy, single, content, at peace, in harmony. You have everything you need. What's with the King of Swords? Virgo energy, I feel that is. Number 9. Someone born on the 5th of May or the 9th of September. Yeah, we got the Ace of Cups. Celebrations, happiness. You now putting yourself first before others. Self-love, self-care. Having new experiences around emotions, peace, happiness, celebrating, blessings, gifts, harmony, enlightenment, fulfilling desires, new connections as well. That could be in relationship, friendships, kindred spirits, people you meet that are new, you get along with, or you found, you know, your connection. It's all new. Or a situation that you're dealing with, it's gone to a new level. Okay, everybody's changing to better themselves, something like that. Growing, happiness, celebrations, blessings, fulfillment. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles underneath. So, you know, coming into this Mother Earth energy with the Queen of Pentacles, is giving me Virgo, but can be Taurus or Capricorn, or this is just you, whether you're Earth sign or not, coming into this energy, mother figure, matured, independent, very financially successful, you know. You may have a partner, and then again you may not. It doesn't matter. You have everything you need. You don't really need anyone. And if you did, they have to be someone that matches you. They can't be a knight or a page. They have to be a king or above. Yeah, because you have everything. Yeah, you're looked at the trophy wife. Why? Because you know how to take care of yourself financially, stability, your children, your family, your exes. Oh shit, how did they get there? You know, your parents. You can take care of everyone. You can take care of your generation. You don't need anyone. So yeah, pretty similar to the Nine of Pentacles energy, but this is someone young and single, and this is someone that's a bit more mature in age. Okay, a mother figure. What's with this King of Pentacles? Six of Pentacles, balance, financial assistance is here. You know, you may have been dealing with people where, you know, yeah, this is you helping out others as well. If not financially, your time, your energy as well. But there is financial abundance here, or financial assistance, scholarships, grants, loans, or you just helping others, act of kindness, you being grateful and thankful for everything you have when you give and when you receive. Material needs are being met with the Six of Pentacles, yeah. Because I'm getting, it didn't matter if you were dealing with someone that was breadcrumbing you, because you may have come from a family that was breadcrumbing you anyway, or taking what was yours, you know, and you learned how to go without. You may have learned how to live within your means. And this is something you're teaching your children. That could be the legacy. You know, and looking at other things that they can get enjoyment out of, valuing themselves would be one. Not allowing others to take their energy for theirs, things like that. But anyway, what's with the Six of Cups? Queen of Swords, wow. You've learned a lot. You're not putting up with any shit or anything like that. You're a truth seeker, okay? Maybe this is what you're trying to teach others. Their truth. To be awoken to their truth of who they are. Yeah, now you're not letting anyone come in. Okay, you could be protecting, but you got your boundaries up. Your sword is up. Air sign energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. More Aquarius for me. Truth, knowledge, clarity, judgment even. Yeah, this Queen of Swords is listening to her guide. See, there's a bird just there. She listens to her guides. So, you know, there's people there that you do not trust. Okay, but it could be shit. You're not letting anyone know that, you know, that you're here to be taken advantage of. You're standing your truth of who you are. You've learned a lot from someone. Someone has taught you values. And it could be this turtle woman. You've learned some values. Could be from your mother, your grandmother, a grandparent, a parent. You've learned something. That's what I mean. This reading's not going to be for everyone. So what's with the 10 of... Wow. Where did that go? See if I can reach it. Sorry, I didn't mean to knock the camera. God. Better be a good one. Oh, shouldn't say that. Ooh, look, 4 cups in reverse. Yeah, you're coming out of the bullshit or feeling depressed. You know, maybe you're coming to terms that things are, it is what it is. You met this twist in the tail. This could have been something that you may have gone through many times. Now, I'm talking to someone more matured now. That's gone through life in the last 4 decades, maybe 5 decades now, and they've learned a lot. Okay? You know, you could be thinking, how many twists in the tails have you gone through unexpectedly? You didn't see things coming. You know? I bet you're looking at shit. I should have learned something from that. Well, you could be looking at it now. For some of yous. But yeah, this is good. Yeah, it's finally over. Whatever this is. Always feeling like you've missed out on opportunities. Always feeling like these bloody relationships, broken promises. or and it's whether it's a connection or a friendship or a relationship or a family or a friend, it always left you contemplating what the fuck has happened. It started off good. The magic was there, and everything was going sweet. But then, as time went by, you lost that magic. And this is why you're going to start looking at the people in your life. Who stays and who goes, and who can come near you and who can't. And if they do, they better come to you correctly, or else, hell no. So you're coming out of this feeling of missing out on opportunities, because you may realise, well, they weren't bloody opportunities anyway. You probably realise that now. Okay? But you're probably thinking, gee, I wasted my time, my energy, my God knows what, sitting in this energy for what? So I can stare at these and feel down. There's an energy of an entity that may have been attached to you to keep you focusing always on this. So I'm thinking it could go back to family for some of yous. You may have had someone in the family, if you come from a big family, especially if you were the baby, you had a sibling that put some sort of bad juju onto you. Why? Because they were jealous of you. You could have been mama's pet. You know how it goes, especially back in the 60s. How? It was a different time back then. It's not like that now. But anyway, you're coming out of it. So this is good. You're dropping all those cups. You're not focusing on that no more. You're moving on now. This is great. You know who you are. And I think that's what it is. It's about you knowing who you are. And some people are going to go, oh my God, how many readings? People, you mean to say people don't know? Some people just don't know who they are. Some people are going on about the day with their day and really putting themselves down and being really hard on themselves, but they're not. They are a divine chosen one, but they walk around like they think they're not. Why? Because of other people that don't want to see them that they are, or because they're amongst people that are non-believers, they don't believe in spirituality or God, and that's okay. They can. That's their life. Anyway, let's see. What's with the Ten of Wands? Told you this was going to be a long reading. Yeah, Ace of Swords. You know the truth. You got clarity. You could be getting downloads of information and ideas about the truth, about clarity of who you are, guiding you to do what's right. You standing your truth, not allowing anything to deviate you off your path or hinder your progress of your journey, your path. You know who the fuck you are now. You see the truth. You realise there are people out there that do take advantage. Even if it means it's going to benefit you as well. You will know who these people are. You will keep who's going to stay in your book and who's not. That's where some of yous are at this point. There's been a twist in the tail here for some of yous, and I feel as though this is someone that may be going through or have woken up to their first. They may have gone through many twists in the tail, but was never woken up to what was really happening. Now they've woken up, so they're experiencing it for the first time. Well, get prepared. There's going to be many. Some of them are going to be good and bad, but it is a necessary for the change. Something like that. What's with the King of Wands? The Lovers in reverse. Yeah, you're not choosing anyone here. You're choosing yourself. Some of you are isolating yourself from a relationship. So I think I feel as though I'm talking to someone more mature that's been through this shit. But my intentions is to hope that this reading will help someone who have just awoken on their journey. Or maybe this reading is here to remind us about our journey, who we are, why we're here. We got the Knight of Wands in the upright. So, this is someone that extensively know what it is that they need to do. And it's for good cause, for their highest good, or maybe for the good of all. This is someone taking action, getting inspired. Maybe they're starting to see the big picture. I don't know, but there are things out there maybe that's attracting you. Good things, I hope. You could be going through a test as well. So you could be trying to figure things out. What's right for you, what's not. Yeah, ending. Scorpio energy. Transformation. A rebirth. Now put this there. So let's see. Why is the Hierophant here? Let's see what the outcome is now. Or confirmation with this Hierophant. Or the outcome. High Priestess, oh my God. Yeah, you're coming into balance. Some of you are coming into balance because you got the Hierophant here and now you got its counterpart. So, having that closeness with the divine, with that divine masculine energy maybe, I don't know. But now you've got High Priestess, so very spiritual, very intuitive, you could be having visions, dreams, premonitions. You got knowing about things that you're keeping to yourself. You're gaining knowledge through your Akashic records that's opening up to you. This is you having closeness with your spirituality, your identity of who you are. Yeah, you're very, very highly intuitive here. What do we got here? Yeah, 3 of Wands, moving forward. You've done some sort of planning. Some sort of planning, preparation that you've done. And so you're now waiting, okay? Waiting for something to arrive, waiting for your ships to arrive, getting all excited maybe, being inspired. You could be expanding, looking out there, what else is out there? Growth, being creative, optimistic, traveling. So moving forward, what else do we have? Yeah, working hard. Yeah, this is going to bring in some sort of wish being fulfilled, I feel. I don't know why I said that, the 8 and 9, but 9 of Pentacles, yeah, you're really putting the effort in. Okay? And so, therefore, you're going to receive, because we already have the 9 of Pentacles here. Now my thighs are tingling. Yeah, I feel as though you're going to be very well taken care of. Yes, something strange could be helping. I was seeing here, like, you're gonna create something different. Yes. Yes, for some of you, this was something you didn't see coming. Others of you, you may have known that something was coming about that was going to make a change. Okay. So, Eight of Pentacles. Working really hard. What do we have with the Six of Pentacles? We got the Four of Pentacles in the upright this time. So being very fragile about your finance. Working on your foundation, really grounding yourself. You know you have everything you need. You also know that if you don't have enough, you know that when you put the work in, you will receive, okay? So for some of you, you may be worried about money's getting a bit tight. For others of you, yeah, man, you got faith. And it comes up with this High Priestess and the Hierophant. For me, you have faith. You know the divine provides you, okay? You know you don't go without, but you also know that you're here on a mission of some kind for the divine, God, universe, however you want to call it for you. Okay, so you could be being fragile with your money. Some of you can be resisting it, but you know, you'll get used to it. You will realize that you do have everything, okay? You know, some of you are looking at putting savings away for a rainy day. Really grounding yourself, planting your feet into the ground, working on your foundation, having faith. What's with the Queen of Swords? Yeah, Three of Swords, freaking heartbreak, suffering, pain. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that. Okay, but to release it and let it go. So you may be still going through a suffering, or you're about to come to an ending of it and you will release. Okay? I think we saw the Four Swords at the beginning. No. Yeah, here it is. Exhausted. Burnout, deep contemplation, stagnation, restlessness, stress, isolation, loneliness. So stay in that energy until you've rested up. Okay? Rest is just as important as taking action on things. Yeah, you will move forward. This is probably why the Queen of Swords is here, because, you know, she's been through a lot of heartaches, divorce, betrayals, backstabbing from others, and these are from people who are very close to her as well. That's okay. These people they've got no idea. They may have failed, some of them. You know, they failed in their faith because God just don't give things to you, but the devil will. Shit, yeah, have a beer, have this, have that. Fuck yeah, he'll give you whatever you want. And then next minute your soul's gone. Or you're back to the drawing board after you've down everyone that you're leaving and they all suck and blah blah blah. Next minute you're back there. Huh, what happened? What happened? They weren't chosen. That's what happened. They were using the divine source that was given to them. I don't know whether it was given to them or it was something else that they were following. I don't think it was the divine. I think it was some other energy or deity. Anyway, they're always in denial anyway. Let's go. What else do we have? What's with this Four of Cups reverse? Told you this is going to be a long one. Yeah, Queen of Cups. You're closing something out emotionally. You could be honoring. You're closing something out that was quite hurtful. This could have been someone close to you. Sorry. Yeah, you've gone and closed the lid. You've gone and put a lid on it. You know, but you could be honoring now. Honoring to your higher most, honoring to the divine, honoring to your spirit team for, you know, supporting you, fighting your battles, for being awoken, because you've released and you now forgive. Could be any of those. Yeah, you were someone kind, gentle, loving, nurturing too. And someone hurt you. Or you had people that were always hurting you, and there was always people that was closest to you. Yeah. Yeah, Temperance. Sagittarius. Energy. You're being guided, you're being protected. You could be an earth angel. Yeah, you could be an earth angel. Divine timing is play, so you know, divine timing is play, so yeah, you could be feeling like you're going through a test. And the test will be about your faith or your commitment with your higher most. Are you still committed to your higher most? I bloody think so, with the High Priestess and the Hierophant here. Otherwise, they're coming in to intervene to say, hey, you know, remember who you are. Maybe, I don't know. But we've got the Lovers here in the reverse, so, you know, you're not choosing anyone, you're choosing yourself. So, yeah, you probably know that you're going through a test. So, therefore, it's about you having patience, because divine timing is at play. What did they say about the initiator? I think it was in the Mermaid and the Tudor Woman. You could be getting ready to be initiated. For some of you, this could be your first time. You're being initiated to be accepted, to be part of a system, spiritual system, or part of chosen ones, or child of God, maybe. Something like that, okay? For some of yous. Others of yous, well, you know, yeah, it could be a kind of initiating as well, where you're going to the next level maybe, or you're ascending. something. So divine timing is play. So it's about you continuing on your journey, doing what's right for you, helping others, doing the divine's work, keeping the faith in your commitment. You know, you're now able to find solutions within you. It's been opened up to you. Probably with the High Priestess, Akashic Records, finding solutions, things like that. Or you could be compromising. What's with the Lovers? This is a long reading. So some of you are going through initiation. Yeah, the star. Oops, sorry, the star. You could be an Aquarius. Don't have to be. Could be anyone. You know, you're a healer. Or you're healing. Or you may be both. You're someone that inspires. Okay, it's right underneath Snow White and her animal friends. You inspire trust and confidence, and the star card is right underneath it. You could be a starseed. You may like looking at the stars at night, I don't know. What's with the Knight of Wands? Whatever it is, there's an ending, and some of you have gone through a transformation. A new beginning is happening. I feel as though someone's been initiated. Woo, Tower. Twisting the tail, alright? Yeah, allow this Tower to come in. Embrace it. Because it's saying that, you know, whatever foundation that you are on, or that you were on, it's not solid for you anymore. This is why the Tower is here. That's why the twisting tail is here. Okay? You'll no longer need it on that foundation or in that realm or that time. Yeah, it's not for you. This is why the four of Pentacles is here. This is you working on your new foundation. You're getting all the help you need. Look. So keep planning. Keep working hard with the King of Pentacles. Okay? You're building a new foundation. Because this one here is not solid for you anymore. Whoever this is. Embrace it. Okay? Because it's going to free you or release you. Maybe you were procrastinating and you didn't want to make a move. Some of you maybe didn't know how to or what to expect to make a shift, but so this Tower's come in. And now that it's freed you, released you, it's bringing in something else, and it's an opportunity, so embrace it. Because the opportunity is you able to build a foundation that's going to be solid for you. No one else but you. There's no one else in it. Maybe your children. Okay? Maybe you're the elder who's going to teach them. For some of you, yeah, end it. But you're expanding. It doesn't mean it's over. Well, it's ended, it's over, it's wrapped up. But there's another cycle that's happening. But things are now coming into balance. And when it's in balance, there's a new cycle. Yeah, one cycle's closing and there's a new cycle. Just like this here is ending, transformation, and then a rebirth. Okay? So some of you could be thinking about an elder, could be someone that you love and you're trying to remember whatever it is that they had told you, remembering about them. So, you know, oh gee, I keep saying it, but you know, have a little altar or just light a candle in honor of them, of ones that you remember, that you love, that passed on. Okay? Offer them some food. Okay? So let's get a life message. So that's what I got. So you're going through a transformation, and I feel as though you're getting ready for something here. You may feel as though you're going through a test, but yes, just stand your truth. You know who you are. Some of you, others of you, you're going to find out. Okay? You may not believe this reading. It may take a few readings or maybe another year or two before you think, fuck, all these synchronicities and the way I feel still, I may be chosen. Yes, you are. You're here to do divine work. And people that can come in and attack you can be the ones that hurt you the most. So just know that. What is your life message? Remain in the light. Yeah. Remain in the light. Okay? Stay calm and wise, moving forward with confidence, knowing you will succeed. No matter what happens, remain in the light. By maintaining your faith and inner balance, you nurture your soul and become a strong representative of the light. Yeah. Let's see what angel numbers you got. And this is your reading. Sorry if it's been so long. This is a healing reading. Okay. What does your angels want you to know? Whoa, this come out before. 0404. Slow down. Yeah, pay attention to things around you. You may be doing that already. You know. You may be feeling a bit of funny around people, you know. So we got slow down, 0404. Balance, power struggle, force, violence, hope, authority, ancestors, restlessness, low vibrations, and warning. Pay close attention to the people in your life, your surroundings and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. So that's what I got for you, okay? So just put in the comment if you want to get a free reading. Just put, I remain in the light, okay? Monthly contest, I remain in the light. And I will look at that at the end of this month and see if we've got any winners, okay? Also, if you like to go into the prize draw, you can subscribe. It's been going on for a while, okay? Something like maybe coming up 3 months now. But it's a goal that I'm setting my intention on, okay? That I want to reach before I choose a prize winner for this competition. So it may not be till around about June where I'll look at it again, and I might give it a big prize, I might give it a small prize, I don't know, and I'm gonna post it up, or I might do a live, I don't know. But anyway, you can enter that. But you have to make sure that when you subscribe, it's under public, not private. Otherwise, I won't be able to see your name to put your name into the draw. I haven't put up anything posted as yet, but I probably will in the next couple of days. I'm just trying to gather my energy, okay, because I've been away helping others as well, and yeah, okay, so yeah, you can do that. But anyway, this is a specific reading for someone that may be going through a healing, a transformation, or even their soul could be going through another leveling up, or this could be someone just stepping on their journey that's new and they're being accepted, or they're being initiated. Alright? So take what does, leave what doesn't. Don't try and force things to fit. And use your discernment. Okay, collective? Know that this is a timeless as well. Okay? But anyway, take care, okay? Bye.